Welcome back, folks, to another episode of Firewood Doctor. It's a bit of a frigid morning, and I'm freezing my tail off on the tailgate because I got a bit of a lengthy story to tell before I get to the work that'll really warm me up. In my video that just released today on the 9th, told the story that my cousin lost her child through, miscarriage, pregnancy, and later that day, I had the most amazing feeling of energy that felt like pure love, like such as a mother's love for her child. But I was like, this is weird, I was like, why am I feeling this energy all around me? This wonderful love. I'm a little cold, so forgive me. And then if I felt the telltale signature of a mother's love, and if in my heart I knew it was the love of my late mother. Many of you don't know that my mom passed away, especially you newer viewers. She passed away almost a year ago. And it felt like it was her love for the child that my cousin lost, and that she was doing her best to take care of that child, help the young soul understand, what happened, what was going on. That's what it felt like right here in my heart. It was the most amazing thing, and it felt like she was telling her how much her mom loved her and all that, and that was really hoping to finally, to have a wonderful child. And my mom was doing everything she could to tell the child how wonderful, amazing that she was, even though she was never, the child was never born. And so, yeah, that was it's getting tears in my eyes, telling that story. So, yeah, those of you that believe in spiritual energy and the energy of the universe, or, people in general, this was a real life story on that. And nothing else could explain it except this pure spiritual energy and spiritual love from one person, trying to help a young soul like that deal with things. Then it felt like, maybe that's why God took my mom relatively early in life. Before she hit 70, she just turned 69, and maybe it's because he had plans for her and needed her to help be a counselor, on the next plane of existence, or wherever mom is. Maybe that's what it was. That's what it felt like. So, yeah, okay. After that emotional story, I've been getting wiped out on firewood, as you see in the last few videos. So I got to get the cherry put into the emergency reserves, or I'll just stack it somewhere and put the oak in the emergency reserves. I'll put the cherry in the emergency reserve because I got to move that first before I get to the oak. The oak I could just stack up over there, or put in where the ash basswood was. I had some racks, pallets set up over there. Maybe I'll move that oak over there so I can open this area up, because I'm getting a load of ash logs soon. Well, okay, and soon in this case would be like 3 or 4 weeks, at least 3 weeks, because he's 15 loads behind, or 15 loads on the schedule he's got to do. So, yeah, I'll be getting a load of ash logs just to make sure I can do firewood inventory of ready to burn stuff for this winter. And then over the winter, maybe get maple and stuff if that load of ash sells, and get a couple more loads. I got a lot of work to do. if I can get, I doubt it, I'll get it processed in time, being at, working only weekends. But after I get this done, I got to get that oak done, because I'd like to have the ash logs right here. So then when the snow is processed, all the snow can get, pushed over that way. So I could just keep a nice path here cleared so I can work. And then have easier to get to inventory instead of being buried over there where the emergency supply racks are to get to in the winter. So yeah, the ash is going to be ready to burn as soon as it comes off the splitter. As soon as it gets cut and split, it's pretty much ready to burn green. And I think I've done that within a week. So yeah, there is a lot of truth to that. So now I gotta get trucking the cherry into my into the Silverado so I can cart it to the other side of the yard. I can't wheelbarrow it because it does not have dual exhaust. So if someone can explain to me how I can use this as a wheelbarrow when it doesn't have dual exhaust, let me know in the comments. Boy, we go from one extreme to the other here on this channel. I go with a heart-touching story and then go into a little comedy and stuff. Maybe we should take the show on the road. Oh boy, I get tomatoes thrown at me for sure, and rotten vegetables. So, because my jokes are not that good, But I'm just gonna chuck it. I'm not gonna stack it into the back. I'm just gonna chuck it to make it easier than to get me, get the blood pumping, get me going and warmed up here. So, let's go. Well, there we go, folks. I got the emergency reserves fully stocked. The roadside stand is fully stocked. And I have 1.5 two-face cords of cherry left that's split, ready to go. So yeah, I'm quite happy with the way things went today. Yeah, oh boy, it's these cool mornings sure take a little bit to get warmed up. Once you get warmed up, it feels good out here. A little chilly when you quit working, but you just gotta have the right clothes on so you don't sweat too much, so you're not overdressed. So it feels good again to have everything restocked. As after this weekend when everyone was buying wood like crazy, it seemed like, and then trying to fill that big order. at least the first 2 loads out of the 6. I got enough to finish that load, so I don't have anything else really other than I really like how this cherry dries, how it splits and everything else. I'm going to get more of it when I can, but I said the next load is going to be ash, so I have wood available for heating wood. And I might, as dry as that ash is, I'll probably just cut and split the order. If I have to, in between taking care of the oak and cherry, I'm going to do that first. Even if I have that load of ash, and then if someone needs heating wood, I'll just cut and split that wood, to order. And then after I get the cherry and the oak done, then I'll move on to the ash logs. So, and get that fully processed. So hopefully I don't get slammed too much on people wanting heating wood. Otherwise, they're going to have to burn cherry, and that's going to be expensive to heat with. One, it burns fast. Two, it's expensive. It's about $130 a truckload delivered, because it's hard to get around here. In other parts of the country, cherry grows like weeds. Like parts of Michigan, it's like they sell it for the price that we do oak around here. In some places in Michigan. In other places, you can't. It's hickory, the other wood that's really hard to get, grows like weeds in other parts of the country. Here, we don't get much in this part of central Wisconsin. So, but I only have a few years left of 2 or 3 years left of getting ash. So I'm going to have to work on inventory supply of maple and other fast drying woods for campfire wood. So that's the next priority, is get inventory built up of wood that takes a while to dry, 3 to 6 months for like cherry and maple, depending on the time of year it was harvested and how fresh it was, and how long the logs have been sitting. So this cherry's been sitting almost a year now, between being at the site where the guy logged it off and to when I'm processing it. So these logs are well on their way to being ready to burn as soon as I cut and split. So, but next I got a whole lot of cleaning to do, so I think I'm gonna bugger off, take a little break, and come back later and get some more cleanup work done. So until next time, folks, take care and get out there, do something, but have fun doing it.